Hi, I'm Lashon and welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here and you want to be inspired on a daily basis, then this is the perfect place for you. Start now by subscribing and clicking the bell.
La 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 la. My gumbo, gumbo, gumbo. This is what I'm finna eat. I tasted it and then I straightened up the kitchen. I got my couch ready for my nap. Went to take my nap and said, you know what? I don't want to take a nap. I want to eat this gumbo and talk about the fact that my son is not coming. And I've got all that gumbo. But I've already put them in containers. And it's 2 full containers like this. And those will go in the freezer. And then it's a whole nother bowl like this that I'll have either for later or for tomorrow. So I just thought I'd share that with you. But I didn't want to waste another minute with the... Just don't even know. It's the peppers, the sausages. I don't know. But it's unfortunate. When you... I'm going to taste it first. When you have adult children, they don't always come over every day. And so, when they come over, you try to spend as much time as you can with them. It's so good. I didn't think that was enough shrimp, but it is. I don't know if you can see the shrimp. See? That's the shrimp. And this is the sausages right here. I just ate a big piece of chicken. And that's a little piece right there. That's just chicken. So it's different sizes. The chicken is different sizes in here. Again, I like to taste the chicken in each bite. Either the chicken or the shrimp or the sausage. Either one. So if you put a lot of it in there and condense it, the sausages are pretty tasty. Pretty flavorful. And actually everything is. Not too spicy. I'm sleepy too. All of this for Tom Brady. I hope he appreciate it. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Let's get a sip. I'm using a straw today, people. When I eat stuff like this, I use straws. I don't want to gulp and then a piece of meat gets stuck. If it's in little sips, then I'll be able to do something if I'm choking. But it is good, delicious. So anyway, when you have adult children, they don't always come over. They don't always come when they say they're going to come. And I try not to make big meals, but it's so hard. I've always made big meals. They all like gumbo. The only difference now is with Lyric, when I know she's coming, her and Markeith, that's her boyfriend, then I'll make gumbo without the sausage in there. But besides that, he'll eat the chicken, so, but not the sausages, because, you know, a lot of people like turkey, that type of thing, but I don't want turkey sausages in mine. No, thank you. It's easier to simmer a small pot. And the last time they were here, my daughter and her boyfriend, Markeith, Actually made 2 pots of gumbo. One with sausages and one without. Because he doesn't want the sausages. And, well, if, I think she, oh, I know what happened. Let me. That was my first time making gumbo for him. And all I asked was any allergies. She said no, so I just went with what I usually get for my own kids. But she actually called. I don't want sure if they was on their way down or whatever, and she said, oh, don't forget Markeith and the sausages. No sausage in his. And I was like, ugh. Luckily, I was actually cutting up the sausages. So all I did was I took that first pot. No sausages were in there or anything. I was just, making my base. Like I showed you in the previous video. And I just put some in another pot. So the base was half and half. And so, ooh, that's hot. The base was half and half. So I just made one with the sausage and one without. So that was an easy fix. And actually, the pot with my son Elijah had showed up that day. So that means all 3 of my kids was here, plus Markeith, my daughter's boyfriend. And that damn gumbo was going fast. And wasn't nobody paying attention to the pots. That time I had the lobster and the crab meat in there too, so it was very flavorful. And I got the colossal shrimp from Walmart. Those are the big ones. I get the colossal, and then I get the gumbo ones and mix them up all together so that you can have a nice flavor to them, and you can bite into it each time. So wasn't nobody caring which pot was which, because they both looked flavorful. But you can see the Roger wood, because I put pretty much, like if you look at this, you see the sausages. You see the sausages there, there, and there. You can't miss the Roger wood sausages. And my kids are used to the sausages. That's how I've always made it. So when he came, he had no sausage gumbo, and he loved it. Most people use a spoon for gumbo. I don't. I like to eat it like a meal. And get that fork and get whatever I'm trying to grab, put it on in there. I'm gonna try to eat all this, but I don't know. I just want to take a nice nap today. And there's plenty gumbo for another day. Of course, because it's so hot right now and all the flavors is fresh, it's so good. Tomorrow will be good too. But when I take it out the freezer, it's okay. But I gotta add and subtract, you know what I'm saying? I just like to make enough, but not having enough, and my kids come, that's not a good thing. With gumbo, don't fret. If you made too much, it will slowly disappear, trust me. That is lemon water. That's water with lemon instead of my Crystal Light, because the Crystal Light is just not my cup of tea. I'm not sure what they put in there. I don't know, saccharin, Splenda, something artificial, but I don't like it. So I just use the water I'm not a fan of water, but I have to drink it, so I just squeeze a little lemon. And now, you might hear the TV in the background. The bird like the TV on. So, I turn the bird on. I turn the TV on for him. His Roku. I've got all the stuff he like to watch. All the YouTube channels that have the different parrots and the sounds. And he'll sit there. He won't fly. He won't get out the cage, though. He like, oh, wait a minute. Is it another parrot up in here? Wait a minute. He's so scary in his old age. But he look a little, I don't know. He's antisocial anyway. But maybe he don't feel well. I'll spend time with him today when I wake up. He don't want to come out the cage, so. Delicious. And if you put a lot of ingredients like I do, you get full. But you always come back. You always come back. Feel greedy sometimes when I eat gumbo. I feel this way also when I make my homemade chili, because it be so good. I put double the beans in mine. I love the beans. Lots and lots of fiber in there. Lots of fiber. I used to make it really spicy, just like my gumbo. Used to be really spicy, you know, like, you know, I just can't do that anymore. And it's just the way things are. But I still, thank you, Father. I still am able to taste my food, chew my food. And again, that's why I always show you how I cut up my food, because we don't want to choke. But I also wanted to eat this gumbo because I have to do a video too. I'm just wiped out. I got a new schedule this week coming up. I got a lot of prep stuff to do. So I figured since I made the gumbo, I might as well eat it on camera and talk to you at the same time. Okay. Let's get chicken and shrimp up in there. And I'm just blessed that I'm able to taste and the flavor, and I don't have to have it all chopped up. Now, when I was in the hospital and I was having, I don't really want to talk about that, but they put me on a mechanical soft diet. I don't know if you know what that is. Let's say it was gumbo. You wouldn't be able to tell it's gumbo. Everything is cut up in a shredder. Everything looks shredded. Like, it's not even pulled pork. It's even smaller than that. It looked like sawdust. It's not very appealing. Also, it's not very appealing to the palate because I'm also diabetic. And so what happens is when you're in the hospital, they give you that bland diabetic diet. And that's fine too. I just eat while I'm there and I roll on out and come home and flavor my food. It's just no flavor in it. I can live with that. It's just that on one day, they actually gave me puree. You know what puree is? A puree diet is applesauce. It looked just like applesauce, whatever it is. So if you was eating gumbo, it'd be applesauce. They made a mistake and gave me that diet. They put in the computer the wrong way. I told them I wasn't eating that shit. I know what it would. That particular day, it was chicken and green beans and mashed potatoes. They didn't give me any gravy. I'm not sure why they didn't give me any gravy, because if you add and subtract the meal, I can get the gravy. I have no bread. So you have to add and subtract the carbs. I can work in that kitchen, I'm telling you. They sent me the puree, and I looked around the plate, and the green beans, which is applesauce looking, look just like shit. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I was like, hell to the no, okay? Bring me a turkey sandwich. They didn't have turkey, but they gave me a tuna fish sandwich. With their apologies, because by the time I was like, I'm not going to eat this, whatever, they said that the kitchen was closing. It's a horrible, horrible feeling, being in the hospital. I'm finished with this. I don't think I can eat anymore. Look at all these shrimp. See all that? I thought it wasn't enough. All that shrimp. But I do believe it is enough. Being in the hospital is really tough on me, my kids, my spirit. I have to be careful because I feel so hopeless in the hospital. But I know because of everything I got going on, it's a necessity. And right now I'm feeling woe down, so I know what that means. I have a doctor's appointment. I got a lot of doctor's appointments this next few weeks. I just got switched to a new schedule. And I'll talk about that on another video, but I'm going to talk to my doctor because I'm feeling really tired again. I'm sure it's because of my iron again. And my hemoglobin is probably dropping again. So one more bite. And we're going to wrap this up. One more bite. Let's get some chicken in there. Piece of a pepper. That's going to be that. I did pretty good though, sir. I ate most of it. It's very filling. Much better than that damn hospital food. But I thank you so much for coming and sitting and talk with me while I eat my gumbo. Okay? I just really appreciate each and every one of you. We're at 500 subscribers now, and it's a blessing. I appreciate all 500 of you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the long run. You know, some of you have been here since day one when it was 2 subscribers, me and my son. Okay? I do believe my other son has joined our little situation here. I'm not sure. I'll ask him next time. I don't know why I never asked him. But if you're new here, please take a moment to like, share, comment, and click that subscription button. Ooh. Talking and chewing, not a good thing. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember, when you go out today or when you go to church, go to school, wherever you got on your plans for today, treat people with respect. Be nice and kind to everybody that you come in contact. Remember that tomorrow is not promised. Family and friends that mean something to you, let them know, okay? And remember that if you take the time to ask somebody, how are you doing? It just might make their week, their month, their decade. I don't know. You know how you say, hi, how are you today? And when someone gives you a response, then they want you to know how they're feeling. If somebody say, oh, I just got to the hospital, or oh, Be prepared for that if you say, hi, how are you doing? If you don't want to conversate, if you don't want to be sociable, that's okay too. That's you. That's your personality if that's not what you want to do. But at least say hi. Hi, neighbor. Or whatever. You don't have to say, hi, how are you doing? But whatever you do, do it with respect. Treat people with kindness and be humble. And all of that energy comes back to you. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this gumbo feast. I love gumbo. And I hope that you'll leave comments and share with me how you felt about this video. And I thank you so much. Have a blessed day. And remember, God loves you. And so do I. Bye-bye.
Thank you guys for watching today. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Take a minute to leave a comment. I look forward to talking to you soon.